Danielle expressed her gratitude for the opportunity to share her creative abilities with others in the caption of the photograph that was taken on stage. In order to promote her next burlesque act, Danielle Colby has stripped down to the elegant uniform she wears on stage. Despite the low ratings of American Pickers, the dancer expressed her thanks while talking about her work outside of the show. Danielle, who is 48 years old, has posted a new post on Instagram in order to remind her followers of her upcoming event in Puerto Rico. A barely there outfit consisting of a bejeweled thong was seen for the History Channel presenter to wear as she strutted across the platform. When Danielle looked over her shoulder, she was only visible from behind, and she was exposing her rear end. A feather headdress, a long cape that draped down her back, and a pair of sparkling high heels were the finishing touches to her burlesque-inspired ensemble. After receiving a terrifying medical diagnosis at the end of 2023, Danielle has been posting pictures of herself wearing a flaming red costume on Instagram for the past several days. Up until this point, the reality star has been spending time in Puerto Rico in order to get ready for her Rincon Roadshow, which will begin on January 13. Even more great fuel than in the past. Danielle expressed her gratitude for the opportunity to share her creative abilities with others in the caption of the photograph that was taken on stage. I am experiencing profound feelings about how fortunate I am to walk this world, blazing with inspiration for my life, craft, and career, she added. Through the good times and the bad, I celebrate my freedom of expression while I have it. An additional statement made by Danielle was as follows: I have spent my adult years bearing my naked soul for the sake of my art. I have been spoiled rotten because I've been able to learn from the greatest teachers in the world, and let me tell you that requires deep humility. At a time when she was at her lowest point, Danielle mentioned how art has been a source of inspiration for her. She also stated that she has continued to acquire confidence in herself. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it with my performance and focus on the positive things I can control today, according to her. Following the publication of a horrific photo and the disclosure of additional information regarding her present health issues, Danielle has now posted an expression of gratitude. She shared with her fans on Instagram that she has been having excruciating pain in her face, jaw, ear, neck, arm, and hand on her right side throughout the past few days. In her disclosure, Danielle disclosed that she had been diagnosed with a severe form of trigeminal neuralgia, which was brought on by a tumor in her face. The last month has been excruciating, but today I get my surgery to release me from this hell that visits in crashing waves of pain, according to her. While she was on her way to Puerto Rico, she gave her supporters the assurance that she was doing much better on December 29. Below any time in history. During the same time period, the pilot episode of the most recent season of American Pickers was broadcast, despite the show's ratings continuing to decline. According to information that was exclusively disclosed by the United States Sun, the opening of the new season, which was dubbed Classic Car Cemetery, received only 723,000 viewers. There was a decrease in the number of viewers for the second episode of the season, which was titled Hidden Cash Stash. In the history of American Pickers, ratings have never been this low, and the horrifying numbers may suggest that the show is on the verge of being canceled. The premiere of the previous season, which took place on January 4, 2023, was watched by 943,000 fans, which is significantly larger than the current season's audience. Ratings for the previous season continued to fall rapidly, with the show that aired on 23 August bringing in only 620,000 people, which was the lowest number of viewers for the season. There are a number of potential explanations for the decline in viewership of American Pickers. However, the most prominent of them is that viewers have been demanding that host Robbie be removed from the show. After taking a break from the show in 2021 to undergo back surgery, Robbie took over as permanent host, succeeding Frank Fritz, who was a popular favorite. A disagreement ensued between him and Mike, and he did not return to the show until July 2022, when he suffered a stroke. Robbie was criticized by one critic who remarked, "Please take him off the show." There was another person who asked, "Where is Frank? We truly require his return. This is not the time for Robbie."